Well, hello everyone and welcome to Decorating with Barbara. Today I'm sharing a budget-friendly tablescape. Now you can use this tablescape for a casual gathering or for a kid's Easter table. All you will need to do is change out a few items to fit the occasion. And the best part about this tablescape is that most of these items came from Dollar Tree or were purchased on a budget. And so here I have a few things pulled out to make a fun and festive experience for the kids. So I have chargers that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and then I have these disposable plates that I got from Home Goods. I have some in blue, pink, and then the dinner plates are in white with the rabbit in gold surrounding the rim, and I shared those in a recent haul. And then I have napkins, and I believe I got these last year. These were clearance napkin rings from Pottery Barn, and I'm pretty sure my little friend came from Home Goods, but I've had him for quite some time. So these pink plates were $3.99, and I got them this year. The blue ones were pretty much the same price, but I did pick those up last year. And then these white ones were $5.99. And so there's a set of 12. I do need to make a quick trip to Dollar Tree because I want to find some disposable drinkware that looks really nice. Or I may run over to Home Goods if I don't find it at Dollar Tree. Oh, Dollar Tree usually have some really pretty napkin and silverware that I like. So let's head over to Dollar Tree real quick. We're going to come back and do the centerpiece, and then I'll show you how everything turned out. All right, guys, so we're here at Dollar Tree, and I haven't been here in quite a while, and that's because I always get bit by the Dollar Tree trap, looking at things that I didn't come here to get. And so these lanterns, they kind of caught my eye, but I know I don't need a lantern, and even though I put that lantern in my cart, I will be putting it back on the shelf. So let's get over to the area that I really came here for. Now, if you guys are not coming to the party supply area for some of your gatherings, you guys are missing out. Okay guys, so I made it back from Dollar Tree, and this is why I don't like going into Dollar Tree, because I went in for two things and came out with all of these bags. Okay, so this is what I went in there for, the little ready set utensil and napkin combination, and then some cups. Okay, so yeah, didn't go in for Crocs for my grandson, but that's what I got. I did pick up some eggs, like a garland, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I thought it was cute. You guys know I like a bead garland, so I picked up two of those. And then what else did I pick up? That's some personal stuff. Oh, I did get a candle. Looked like a pretty nice candle for $3. The fragrance is vanilla, so I always can use a vanilla candle. Okay, that's personal stuff. Oh, now I don't know why I picked this egg up. I have no idea. I think I forgot to put it back. See, that's what gets me too. And then I just picked up some candy. It may go on the tablescape. This just to fill a candy dish, and another one for the basket. And I think that's it as far as Easter related stuff. Okay. So I picked up some placemats. I think those are kind of cute for every day, not necessarily for Easter, but for every day. So first I'm going to put together a really fun centerpiece, and then I'll set the table. Now for the centerpiece, I want to start out with this bowl. It was on clearance for $22 from HomeGoods. I want my centerpiece to kind of mimic an Easter basket. Now I know this is not typical for an Easter basket, and I could have very well used the basket. I didn't want it to look too cutesy. So I thought this bowl would be a very nice complement for what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to use some of this Spanish moss. So yeah, I'm just taking a little bit out because I want to make sure everything fits inside of the bowl, and then I can always add the moss around the edges. But the center really is going to be for my decor items. So I'm going to start out with this largest piece that I want in the bowl, and that's this lamp. Next, I think I'm going to do the bunny rabbit. And that's where my candle is going. Just to add a little color. This is one that I picked up from HomeGoods or somewhere, and it's just, you know, in the little glass container. Now that is so cute. Now let's go ahead and get the tablescape set up. All right guys, so we're going to start with this little table square. It was an oblong tablecloth, and my husband cut it into a kind of a diamond pattern so that I could lay it across the oval shaped table. I didn't want too much overhang on the sides of the tablecloth because with kids, you know, they can sometimes pull the tablecloth and pull it possibly off the table. Okay everyone, this is my final look for the kids' tablescape. I think everything turned out very pretty. I didn't do a lot, just enough, because you don't want a kid's table to be too busy. So I kept everything pretty much contained within the bowl and not so much on the table. All the dishware is disposable. I alternated the salad plate from pink to blue. And then I added the acrylic stemware along with the plastic cups from Dollar Tree. Now I thought these cups were a little small for drinking cups, so I decided to place them on top of the napkin holder and add some candy inside. I thought this was very easy to put together and inexpensive, and if you have a kids table, this is a perfect idea with the disposable plates. Now if you want to switch from a kids table to a more adult table, here's an option. I used the same place settings, except I added a different napkin and some gold utensils to match the trim on the dinner plate. I left my lamp and switched out the bunny. Now you can take the color out if you like, but I think it's more festive with the color. Now, if you guys are wondering where the beautiful flowers came from that are on the corner pedestal, they are from the trees in my backyard. And in my next video, you'll see a spring tour of blossoms from around my home. So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out. So I hope you were inspired, and maybe something you saw here today will help you to decorate your own table for your Easter gathering, whether it's for kids or adults. Now, if you are looking for something a little bit more elegant, I did release a video on an elegant Easter tablescape in my dining room. So check out that video as well. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you at my next video. Bye-bye.